Play one more. Go.
Okay. Should play him 2 games.
Yeah, I put 2 games.
Huh?
He makes too many mistakes.
Yeah.
He makes more than you.
I know.
Ready?
I beat him 2 games.
Okay, go ahead.
Terrible.
Go ahead. No, hit the middle.
I'm going to be nice.
There you go.
I'm going to be nice. Only because I have to do some house. No. You didn't do it the way they told you to. Do it differently. But don't worry, I'm going to teach you the hard way. Bam! What's up now? Am I saying? Yeah, thank you. You hear that? He said I'm one of the good guys. That's not what he's doing. I don't think he's ever played before. He's acting like he did, but believe me, I don't think so.
I'm gone.
No, you got to sprint.
Oh, sprint.
I'm talking a full sprint.
So far.
You're
not just gonna bully me. You ain't doing that.
Oh, I'm bullying you. You're going to make me.
Is that wrong?
Oh! Do something like that. No, I think it's my.
Jump in. Jump in another pond.
Yeah.
I see him going to sleep.
Careful, drop that pond.
Yeah.
Okay?
No.
You can grab this one, but I grab that one.
Not that one.
That's in corner.
What's up now? You were ready for that
Corner
one.
pond.
Now you are. I'm here.
I will take it.
You're taking nothing.
I'll take it. I'm just saying I will do
Nothing.
it.
I said nothing.
Just saying.
You're getting nothing now. What's up now? Good, right? So you're touching.
Yep, that's what I thought you might do.
We're talking petrification. That's what he said.
That's so hard.
And I told you that is a good way to be, remember? I said, don't be hot-headed. And you didn't care. There's only so much we can do. What do you want me to do? You want me to show you your moves now?
So Sylvia, I'm going to be right at home, right here.
No, that's fine. Look, you're not paying attention to the game.
Must have liked a lot of fans.
He doesn't. He's my biggest fan right now. No, you're not picking up. You're not picking up. I'm not afraid. A lot of people thought I'm not.
Leave something over there.
Really? Okay. You're not gonna like it though.
You know what a fool in his money
I
does?
said-
You know what a fool in his money does?
I said you're not gonna like it.
You know what a fool in his money
All
does?
I did is
Well, you know.
stop singing.
Oh.
Thank you. Thank you. That wasn't nice. Wow, that wasn't nice.
Oh, good job.
You know what a fool in his money does, Mike?
He said that you're weak, and I agree with him. He said you were weak, and I agree with him. I didn't want him to say that, but he didn't care. Yeah, that's what he said to you. That's it, right? Let me explain something. You're taking nothing.
Yeah.
You're not taking nothing.
That's a double negative.
taking nothing.
Taking that part.
Huh?
You could have just taken that part.
You take that.
As soon as it is, I'll take it.
Taking that.
Taking something.
Taking nothing. Take a hike. What do you think of that? I said take a hike.
Computer move.
Sorry, bro.
That's what they do with the computer, right? Is that what computers do?
This is a game. What?
I mean, I don't know, man. I had a lot of options.
That's me right there.
I had a lot of options. Motion.
That's it. Take something.
Tricky game.
Back all the way
I don't think it was that easy, though. I don't think it was that easy.
Because I could depend. If I would have promised here, I would have done. That's why I ran away.
I had a lot of action over there.
Give you a piece. Now
Well, you know, I
now you have a
sacrificed.
chance.
Well, either way, I just wanted to get back.
You want to do that? Ready?
Check. I haven't paid yet. It's okay.
It happened.
Ryan, you want a drink?
I don't know how to put it up.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I looked away. I saw my clock. I must have not hit it or something.
Wait, you were up like almost a minute.
Well, you
You were
got me in
up
that
almost a
position
minute.
where I had to think for a
Yeah, you were
minute.
thinking a lot from that position. Yeah.
You've been playing really good moves. You must have studied rook indies.
Not really. I mean, a long time ago, a very long time ago. I have stopped studying for like 20 years ago. You know, I don't study anymore.
What's your name?
Izzy.
Izzy? Mark.
Yeah, Mark. You're the best player in the crew, I think.
Oh, I don't know. There's some other guys that come down here. That,
I mean,
when
you know,
see
anyone
them, I
can
don't
beat
even
anyone
stop.
once in a
I
while.
just take off. I won't even park.
Just take that pawn. Yeah.
Hey guys, Brian here, and that was a super complicated endgame played by Izzy and Duck, and kudos to Izzy for converting this endgame. It almost looked like Duck had something with both of these pawns on the flanks here, but this rook comes just enough in time, and just Izzy able to kind of convert the game here and win. So wow, nicely done, Izzy. That is a nice feather in your cap. Very, very hard thing to do to beat Duck, especially in the endgame here, and we're definitely going to spend time on that position where Duck spent a lot of time here. He almost spent a minute here, which is crazy, with your time ticking down, and very, very complex. We'll kind of cover this as well as some other lines that I think were missed by Black, but super, super hard to see. Endgame, definitely the most complex aspect of the game. It's so counterintuitive because they have less pieces. You would think it's simpler, but no, it's like infinitely more complex. So strap in. This is going to be a good one here. So before we get to the complex endgame stuff, let's go here in this position. Let's see how Black could have had White could have had a bigger advantage here. In the game, we had Queen e6. Let's go a couple moves back. So Queen e6, and then Queen takes, and then Rook takes. Let's go all the way back here. Instead of Queen takes, will be another move for White here. Yes, Rook takes, and basically you're going to be up 2 pawns going into the endgame, and we saw definitely how important the pawns were there. So just a little bit of a little tactic there, but you get to this position, and this is where Duck took a long time to think, and in the game King f5 was played eventually, but I'm sure you're wondering why not just defend here. Some of you might be thinking just Rook here. What's the problem with that, guys? Yes, King f1, or I'm sorry, King c2, and all the squares are covered here on the b file. So going back here, Duck plays King f5, which is okay, it works. And then we had Rook takes, and then King g4 was played, and that was the pivotal turning point in this game. Went from 0.3 to 4.7, and after this, Izzy never let go of his advantage. So nicely done for converting that. But let's go here in this position. What would you play here as Black? This is hard. Yes, you want to play, instead of the king going after the pawn, you want to go Rook here. Rook going to go after the pawn, and this could be one continuation. Say Rook check, could pick up that pawn, advance that pawn, check, swing over, you take, and with check, and I take, and basically these double pawns are not going to have a chance of queening, and the game is probably definitely going to end up in a draw if both play right. But going over here, instead of the check, if you push c5, then you have a4. King's going to come in check. Pawns are going to start rolling here, and eventually you're going to have to address that, right? So queen, take, and basically the king is going to come here, and the problem with White here is that after this, after the rook here, the king will love to come here and secure the pawn so that White will love to check here, right? What's the problem though? Yes, Rook f6 check. It's forever going to cut off the king here. It's going to force the king back, and basically, even if you try to be sneaky and shield the king from the lateral checks, right? The rook can check from behind, so there'll be no dice there, and White cannot make any progress here. As soon as this rook leaves to the defense of this, Black will gobble this up. So this will probably end up in a draw as well. So, but as you can see, super complex. Definitely not something you can crunch in a minute in a blitz game. So, but that's definitely why I love the post game analysis. Kind of learned from a lot from it. So nicely done, Izzy. Great fight, Duck. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you thought of the game in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe with that bell notification. Thanks. I'll see you guys tomorrow.